I'm going to do a quick overview here of the Smith & Wesson. This is the Airweight Hammerless 38 Special. Go ahead and open this chamber up here so we can see straight through to see that we're all clear here. But just want to do a real quick overview. Obviously this one won't be too long at all. There's not a whole lot of moving parts here, not a whole lot to discuss. But once again, this is a 38 Special. Made by Smith & Wesson. Everything on this gun is original. I have not upgraded anything. Original grips and everything that come on it. So very small weapon, easily concealable in pretty much anywhere you want it. Appendix, pretty easy. Carry it at the 4 o'clock position. Also folds up and goes into a lady's purse quite nice, or just flat out put it down inside your pocket. But just want to do a real quick overview here, just to kind of show you this weapon. I chose this one over the stainless steel version pretty much only because I just thought it looked better for this particular weapon. This does come in a stainless steel version. Very nice looking gun. I chose to go with the Hammerless because it was purchased actually for my wife to be able to conceal, and if putting it down inside purse or inside pockets, pulling up, I didn't want the hammer getting caught. The one thing that does do is this turns this pretty much solely into a self-defense weapon. The reason that I say that in that manner is because if you've got the hammer and you go out to the range with this thing just to plink around a little bit, you can cock the hammer back. Much smoother trigger pull on it, a little easier. Just to give you an idea here of the trigger pull of this weapon, once again, we are safe. The trigger pull here of this weapon is very hard. You have to mean to pull this trigger. Has zero movement in this trigger as far as the tension to take up, kind of like, let's just say like Glocks for example. You've got a good amount of travel before that trigger really engages. On these type of weapons, that trigger is solid right here off the bat. There is no movement forward, backward, anything. So when you start engaging that trigger, you can see that rotation there, and then finally boom. So one thing this does is when you are aiming down range at a target, I've noticed that if you are trying to hit a bullseye or something, you've got that sight up on a certain part and you start pulling that trigger, it really does start to build. The main thing is your anticipation builds, but ultimately a very smooth firing weapon. Firing the 38 Specials out of this round. They do make these in some other caliber. You can buy the 22. I've seen some of the variations now. They're actually coming out with like a 380 or 9mm or what have you. This just want to do a real quick overview here. Not a whole lot more to talk about. Not a whole lot of features here to discuss. It does have a locking mechanism here where you can lock this gun. Comes with something somewhat similar to like a handcuff key. Straight down the top here at the sight. No kind of night sights or anything. Just a fixed riser sight there. And you can buy adjustable grips here. Obviously you can tell it's got the screw there, just one screw. Unscrew that and you can buy something that'll it can give you a little more grip down here on. For me and my big bear claw, essentially you can tell I can get 2 fingers on that grip. The pinky just kind of comes down and supports. So it is absolutely made for a concealed weapon, mainly a concealed carry weapon. So if you want to try to get a little more accurate and have a little more fun at the range, it might be a good idea to swap that out and get something a little bit bigger, a little more that you can get your full hand on there. But as far as concealability, this is a great weapon of choice. Very small in comparison. I have medium to larger size hands, so you can tell it's not a whole lot bigger than my hand there. So Hope you enjoy this. Once again, there's not a whole lot to talk about here. There's no magazines, no different, not a whole lot of extra options there, but just wanted to put this out there for you. Take care.